Our final speaker is Ray Herrera. Ray is a combat war veteran and the Minuteman Project National Rally Spokesman. Yeah. This month, he was a panelist at the Harvard Law School Latino Future Conference. He has been a featured Minuteman guest opposing illegal immigration on international television programs such as The Christina Show, Don Francisco, and is a frequent guest on Telemundo News, as well as Lou Dobbs and television news features. He is the Minuteman Project media spokesman and anti-illegal immigration events staged at construction sites, Mexican consulates, and politicians' offices. He is a champion in the fight to free Ramos and Campion and has spearheaded fundraisers and media events in their honor. Ray Herrera.
Thank you, and glad that you could make it this morning. To the Consul General of Mexico, San Bernardino, to the Mexican government, to the people of Mexico, I have two statements that I'd like to read. And the first statement is from Congressman Duncan Hunter with regards to the Matricula card program. Here is a quote from Duncan Hunter. I am opposed to the use of foreign consular identification cards as an official form of personal identification, said Congressman Hunter. Regardless of whether someone is doing something as simple as a banking transaction, it is important that the public identification documents be secured and easily verifiable. Foreign consular cards fail to meet these conditions and should therefore not be considered an official identification document within the United States of America. Congressman Duncan Hunter. Congressman Ken Calvert, 44th District. Washington, D.C., April 28, 2008. Representative Calvert released the following statement today on consular identification cards. I do not support the use of American taxpayer dollars, federal, state, or local, to facilitate the distribution of foreign consular identification cards. Consular identification cards should be considered official identification documentation for the purpose of financial transactions, as should not be considered for transactions as opening a bank account or the purchase of a home. That is why I am the co-sponsor of the Photo Identification Act, H.R. 1314, introduced by Representative Marsha Blackburn, Republican, Tennessee. This bill will require the federal government and financial institutions to accept only secured forms of identification. Only people who are in the United States legally will have these forms, and thus be the only ones able to receive federal benefits and conduct financial transactions in America. I also have another statement that I had forgotten this morning, but it comes from State Assemblyman Benoit, and I have one from Sharon Runner also. I'd like to inform the media and the Mexican government, the people of Mexico, that this is America looking straight at you. And we now have our congressional leaders in Washington, D.C. and at the state level that are coming for you. The day of the illegal alien on American soil is over. It will be 15 to 20-year war of attrition, deportation of illegal, immoral Mexican nationals that stand on American soil, desecrating the blood of our fathers in World War II, desecrating the future of Americans everywhere. We will not tolerate this any longer. Several months ago, President Calderon in Mexico started his campaign to escalate the colonization of America on American soil. He beckoned 47 consul generals to his side and requested and demanded that they go out into our communities and meet with mayors, police departments, meet with churches, meet with everybody under the sun, even Wonders Bread for all that matter. And the purpose of this is to expand the Matricula ID card program, which is the documentation of immoral Mexican nationals on American soil. It's interesting to point out that the Mexican government, President Calderon, President Vicente Fox, the people of Mexico are not even concerned as to whether the people, the peasants, the farmers in Mexico are documented on Mexican soil. That is because they would be a liability to the government of Mexico. They would be an embarrassment to the government of Mexico that does not, feed its people, and it does not procure jobs for its people. The main thing about the Mexican government is that they like to project their faults onto the American people. The human rights violations occur inside of Mexico. The economic oppression occurs on Mexican soil. The violation of the Mexican dream on Mexican soil. But it is President Calderon, Vicente Fox, and the Mexican government to come to the American people and call us racist, call us everything under the sun but what we are, and that's Americans. We love the people of Mexico. We beckon legal immigrants to America. But as you well know, the Americans have been great warriors throughout our 400-year history. And should we have to rise to defend this country because our government won't, we will. President Calderon has it all wrong. He has made political and economic refugees out of the people of Mexico. The people of Mexico are blinded by a greedy greenback dollar that's offered to them by American employers and corporate America on American soil. But what the Mexican president doesn't understand, and the people of Mexico don't understand, is that the whole world looks upon them as cowards. The whole world and the people of the United States look upon the people of Mexico, their culture, their government, and their desires to conquer America as that of cowards. It is true that patriotism is not to be found in a conquered nation or its conquered people. You only find the mere cowards that you see running across the border thinking they're going to take it from the American people. This is the American people serving notice on President Felipe Calderon. Your day is over in America.